Okay, let's start today's session. Um, so before start our lecture slides, I will show you something. Okay, I will show you little magic. Then you will realize the efficiency of this cubicle software package. I will share my screen and I will open my TES software and I will show you little magic. Please sit back, relax and watch this magic. Then you will realize how easily we can quantify a building. Okay, I will show you how to quantify a building within 5 minutes. This will be exciting um, exercise. I will show you how to do this. You can sit back, relax and watch. Then after this week, next week, I will provide you all the software license. Then you can do it by yourself. You can try it out. I will show you how to quantify a Revit model within 5 minutes. This will be very, very exciting. Okay, now I will share my screen and I will show you how to do it. Okay, here we go. Yes, please sit back, relax and watch. This is the future. Okay, now this is a cubicle software interface. I will go to this new button. Then I will give a name to this project. I will give this batch 6. Okay. Then I will select the measurement tool. I will go with UK, the rules of measurement. Then my unit will be metrics. Okay. Then I will click OK. I think you all know now industry is slowly moving into 3D method. Instead of 2D drawings, now industry slowly and solidly moving to 3D models. Okay, BIM is a popular term nowadays. Okay, you have to understand it. Okay, now you can see my screen. I will go to now. Please remember the time. It is 8:06. Now I will go to this BIM model. Okay, then I will click on this import Revit file. Okay, now I will click open. Before that, I have to select a file. I will go and select this final model RVT file. Then I will open it. Then I will click open. Then all the Revit files will be imported into this cubicle software. Okay. Please sit back, relax, and watch. All the Revit files will be imported into this cubicle software. Okay. Then the software will automatically identify each and every elements of that particular model. Okay, then we can automatically quantify the building. Okay, this is the future. We predict after 5 to 10 years, industry will fully adapted to these 3D modeling methods. Okay, you have to be ready as quantity surveyors. You have to get ready. Okay, now I will click next. Then I will click next again. Then all the attributes will be imported into this cubicle software. Now time is 8:07. Okay. Okay. All the attributes will be imported into cubicle software. Okay, then I will click OK. Okay. Now this is the cubicle model. As you can see, this is the cubicle model. I will show you the 3D view of that model. Okay, this is our cubicle model. Okay, then I will click all close. Okay, so this is one of my students' work. Okay, this is a Revit model. Now time is 8:08. No, we started this exercise at 8:06. Now it is 8:08. I will go to this quantity tab and I will click calculate. Then all the quantities will be automatically calculated. Okay, like this. It will take only 10 seconds maybe. all the structural and architectural elements will be calculated via this cubical software. Okay. Now I will go to this view quantity by category. Then I will click this batch 6. Then I will click OK. Now you can see all the structural and architectural elements have been quantified according to the measurement rule. Columns, walls, curtain walls, doors, windows, wall opening, beams, institute slab, steel composite, columns and beams, all the quantities will be calculated according to the measurement rules. Now you will have so many questions. Okay, are those quantities accurate? How we can clarify the accuracy of the quantities? So you have a lot of questions. You will find answers throughout this Cubicost interactive training program. Okay, now you have realized how efficient is this Cubicost software. Okay, now I will close my software. So please feel free to ask any questions. Okay, you can turn on your microphone and ask me directly, or you can use the chat box. Okay. Okay. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay, don't worry about anything. You can ask me anything. Okay. Any questions regarding our magic? Okay, I will show you another magic within the session. Okay, these sessions will be very interesting. Okay, nothing boring. I will make these sessions very interesting. I will take only 2 hours of your valuable time each Sunday. Then I will teach everything. Okay, Cubico software or an online platform. Yeah, Cubicost is a software package. We have 4 individual softwares: TAS, TRB, TBQ, and TME. This is a software package. TAS used for the structural, architectural modeling and quantification. Then TRB used for reinforcement modeling and quantification. We have TBQ for our cost estimation, and our new member of learning family is TME. It's for quantification of MEP elements. Okay, now before moving to the session, I will explain about myself. Okay, I will use interesting thing to explain about myself. I will use my own resume website. So I have created resume website as per a suggestion of Mr. Sujiva Vikramratna from Dubai. He has got FRIC as one of my students. This is me. My name is Tilina Vitarama. I'm 5D beam quantity surveyor. So if you click on this LinkedIn icon, you can go to my LinkedIn account and visit my Facebook account and Instagram account and my YouTube channel. So I have a YouTube channel, My Little Beam Academy. You can find a lot of things from my YouTube channel. And this is my picture, and this is about me. This is my birthday, email address, phone number, and these are my personal information. And I have trained more than 600 students from this Cubicost course and training programs I have conducted for consultancy firms and contractors firm. And I have involved in more than 20 projects, 20 hours of 2000 hours of support, and I have won 5 awards. These are few of my skills. Most of them are software skills: Cubicost, Autodesk, Revit, Costex, ArchiCAD. So I'm working as a technical manager for ArchiCAD software, which this ArchiCAD software is the oldest BIM software in the world. This is my virtual resume. You can see my name, and I'm graduated from Sir John Kothalavala Defense University. And I have done my college education at Ananda College. I have experience in both the consultancy firm and contractors firms, and I worked as a training quantity surveyor at Iqssl Engineering. Then I have become a project quantity surveyor in Link Engineering. Then I have joined Iqssl kata. So after that, I become a 5D beam quantity surveyor under CCIS Beam Academy. And I have achieved every sales target as a marketer in year 2021, and I have won the first place of marketing competition 2028 21, and you all know I have trained more than 600 content surveys. And this is me, and this is my portfolio. These are few BIM models I have done. This is SoftLogic Low Mark Building, Talavadugoda, and this is IIHS project. And these are some 3D models I have done. These are few BIM trainings I have conducted. As you all know, this is our Cubicos training program. I have trained more than 300 students under Cubicos training program. Then I was privileged to conduct a training session for lecturers at University of Moratuwa. Chartered QS Surangas have initiated it, and then this is a physical session I have done for Sunken Overseas, BICL, and this is CCMPL training. Then these are few personal achievements of mine. This is my technical representative certificate. And I am the VP PR of Iqssl Toastmaster Club, and I have won few titles for our Iqssl Toastmaster Club at Hilarious Humorous Speech Contest and World Speech Competition. And I'm the technical manager for ArchiCAD, graphics of ArchiCAD software in Sri Lanka. Yeah, this is me. These are some testimonials I have received from our students and my colleagues and my bosses. Yeah, this is basically me. Okay. Then I will explain a little bit about Cubicos software before moving into lecture slides. I will explain a little bit about Cubicos software, the legacy of Gordon Company, the importance of learning this new technology. I will explain everything. I will share my screen again. This is my these are my lecture slides. Yeah, you can. Okay. So I will tell you a little bit about our Gordon company. So Gordon is the largest AEC software provider in Asian region, and we basically provide Cubicos software, our cost management solution, and MagiCAD, our design solution. And we have 6 research and development centers all over the world, and we have 60 branches and 9,000 employees work under us. Then our customers coming from 100 countries and 1,600 colleges and universities collaboratively work with the Gordon company. So you can find all these details in our website too. And this is intelligent and visual and interconnected software package. So you will learn a lot of things via this training program. This is newest technology available for quantity surveys. These softwares has developed by using the latest technology available in the world. And this is when we speak about the efficiency of this software. If you do a task which will take 49 days if you use the traditional method. If you use this Cubicos software, you can finish the same task within 12.5 days. Okay, this is very efficient software. In terms of checking the quantities, this is 10 times faster than Iqssl. And in terms of accuracy, this is 98.8 accurate comparing to the traditional method. And these are the colleges and universities collaboratively work with us. This Cubicos software is RICS affiliate software, and you have you will get a very valuable certificate after the completion of this course. And we have students all over the world, especially in Oman and UAE region. And I have trained I think more than 5 chartered quantity surveyors within this course, and PhD students, university students, students from colleges, technical colleges. Have trained a lot of students from this training program, and you are privileged to be here and learn this software package from us. So these are Cubicos users from all over the world, and we have signed MOU with the Vietnam Ministry of Construction, and we have signed MOU with Ministry of Construction in Indonesia, and Singapore, then Philippines, Malaysia, and Middle East region. And these are some leading consultants using Cubicos software all over the world. As you can see, very popular names are KDs, AECOM, Northrop, WT Partnership, Curry and Brown, then Cleats. They are very popular consultants in the world. Then these are some leading contractors: Obayashi, Sims, Samsung Construction and Technology. Then China Harbor, China Geo. So a lot of Chinese companies use this Cubicle software package. And these are some leading developers: Subarna Jaram, World, Setia, Skyworld. Lot of developers using this Cubicle software package all over the world. Then these are some users from Vietnam region. You can see Shims, Arcadia, so a lot of developers from Vietnam region as well. And these are 5 reasons to choose Key, because you can improve your working efficiency 6 to 70%. Then with high touch capacity and reputation, it will be very important you to win tenders. Then you can become a professional internal collaboration and management platform. Then if you use this software, you will be happy, your team will be happy about your achievement through this software, because all the quantity is coming very accurately and you can have the time efficiency too. Then you can become a part of world largest BIM quantity surveyors customer base. So this will be a very good opportunity. This is about our Gordon company. We have 22 years of experience, and we have more than 200,000 plus corporate clients, and we have involved in 6 million construction projects. Then we have 10 million plus end users. So this is about our Gordon company and Cubicle software. I think you have got very good idea regarding the legacy of the Gordon company. Okay, now we can move into our lecture slides. Today we are going to discuss about the digitalization, digital technologies and building information modeling basically. Then I will show you some practical examples for digitalization and technologies with regards to this building information modeling. So I will start with my presentation. Okay. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay. You can ask any question. This will be very, very interactive session. Okay. You can learn a lot of things from this session. Okay. So don't worry about the power cards. Okay. We will provide you the recordings. Okay. So yeah. Okay, I will start with my presentation. Okay. Yeah, this is my presentation. Okay, so first, this is the content of our presentation today. First, I will discuss about digitalization, then digitalization in construction. Then after that, I will explain you about the building information modeling. Then I will explain you about the 5D BIM technology. Then Cubicos TS, Cubicos TRBC, Cubicos TMEC, and Cubicos TBQC. Then after that, I will explain you about the pre-contract and post-contract applications of this Cubicos software package. Then I will start with example for digital transformation. So rather than focusing on theories and definitions, I will explain you about the practicality of these digital technologies and building information modeling. Okay, because you can find all the definitions and theories even in the internet. A lot of research has been done regarding building information modeling and digitalization, and even in your universities and colleges, you can learn the theories, boring theories and definitions. Okay, in order to make this session very interesting, I will focus more about the practical applications of these digital technologies and building information modeling. Okay. Okay. I think you are more than ready to listen this. Okay. I will, this presentation will be very interesting. Okay. I have prepared this presentation by using technologies like Prezi. Okay. You can see, um, under examples for digital transformation, I will focus, first I will focus on this banking. Okay. So you all have experienced digitalization in banking. Okay. You all have the digital banking facility. Okay. You have hand-on experience with the digitalization. Even in Sri Lanka, banking industry has fully digitalized. Then socializing. We all know about Facebook, WhatsApp, these Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn. So we have involved in a lot of social media platforms. So if you interested in digitalization regarding the socializing, you can watch a movie called Social Dilemma. Okay, so uh, in Social Dilemma, they discuss about the dark side of social media platforms. Okay, you can get an idea regarding digitalization in socializing. So please watch that movie. Then transportation. Even in Sri Lanka, they have tried to implement digitalization in transportation industry, but failed. But if you go to countries like Singapore, Japan, China, and Malaysia, there are a lot of apps to manage transportation. So in those countries, transportation industry also have been digitalized. Then retail industry. So if you go to a shop, they scan the barcodes and then they calculate the amount uh, for the things you have purchased from those retail shops. So in Sri Lanka also the retail sector partially digitalized, but if you go to another country, there are a lot of methods to um, manage this retail industry by using these digital technologies. There are scanners and digital payment methods. Even you can pay by using your mobile phone. If you go to another country, you can scan a QR code and make the payment very easily. But even in Sri Lanka, the retail industry has been partially digitalized. I think you all have experience about that. Then the construction industry, our industry, there are a lot of digital technologies using construction industry. But in Sri Lanka, still we are in the beginners level. But if you go to another country, especially Europe and Australia, they are using a lot of technologies in construction industry. So let's talk more about the construction industry. Um, before moving before moving to next part, please give me a moment. Okay, before moving into digitalization in construction, I will explain you about the digital building. What is digital building? So if you focus in this physical building, first you have to design the building. The design team work together, architect, then MEP engineers, structural engineers, they um, meet together and discuss together and create the design. Then pre-construction stage. In this pre-construction stage, you will do the pre-qualification, tendering, and a lot of things. Then you start the physical construction. Then after finishing the construction, you have to focus in this maintenance part. So this is the physical building. We create a digital replica of this physical building in a virtual medium. Okay. Um, by using technologies like building information modeling, then cloud technologies, by using a lot of technologies, we will create a digital replica of this physical building in a virtual platform. So design will be collaborative design. We can use cloud technology, and we can use modern concept like metaverse concept in order to do collaborate design. I will explain you more about metaverse in future sessions. Then we can do virtual pre-construction. The best example for virtual pre-construction is e-tendering. Then you can do virtual construction. You can create a digital building in a virtual platform, and then you can obtain information from that model. Okay. Then you can do the virtual maintenance, so you can simulate a digital building by using the technologies like using softwares like Navisworks and this uh, Autodesk. So softwares like Excel Manager, you can create a virtual simulation of construction project. So likewise, you can do many things in this virtual scenario. Then you can feed back information to physical building. Then you can increase the efficiency of the process of this physical building. So this is about the digital building. I think you have got very good idea regarding digital building as well. Then we can focus more about our construction industry. According to the McKinsey 2015, the lowest digitalized sector, construction is the lowest digitalized sector. Over the past 2 decades, the construction productivity has only grown on average 1% per year. Okay, it's very sad. And construction is most collaborative, yet the most fragmented industry in the world. So as construction professionals, as quantity surveyors, we have um, really great responsibility to promote the digitalization in construction industry in order to increase the efficiency of our construction industry. So as individuals, we have great responsibility to do that. To do that, you have to learn. You have to apply these technologies. Then only you can uh, contribute for the betterment of our construction industry. Then why construction industry resisting to the digitalization? So we have to ask ourselves why construction industry resisting. Okay, let's find out why. Involvement of many parties, designers and builders. So we have a lot of stakeholders in our construction projects. So they have a lot of opinions. So due to those opinions, it is really difficult to implement digitalization in construction sector and change of the design during the production. So according to the opinion of the client and in other requirements, we have to change the design time to time. So I think your slide is not sweet. So um, still in the content. Okay, I will work. So now is it okay? Now you can see other slides as example. Now you can see this banking thing. Not yet. Okay, let's see. Right. Now can you see? No, okay, no. Okay, so I was explaining about the banking sector. So this is my presentation. I think you couldn't see it before. And this is the presentation slide for socializing. You can understand about the socializing from this slide. Extremely sorry for the inconvenience. Then transportation. So this is the slide for transportation. This is the animation I have done for it. And this is the retail industry. I think you can understand how efficiently we can use visualization in this retail industry and the construction industry. Okay. Then I have explained about this digital building by using this slide, but I think you couldn't see this slide. Okay, this is the construction life cycle. We will start from design, then we will do pre-construction, pre-qualifications and tendering. We do those things in pre-construction, then the construction, then the maintenance. Okay, then we will create a digital replica of this physical asset in a virtual platform. So I have spoken about this collaborative design. We can use cloud technologies in order to do that. Then virtual pre-construction, e-tendering is the best example. Then the virtual construction, then the virtual maintenance. So we can feedback information back to our physical building by using this virtual building. So building information modeling is very important to get the information from the virtual building and feedback to the physical building process. Then this is digital transformation, the lowest digitalized sector, and the productivity has grown only 1% for past two decades, and this is most collaboratively and fragmented industry in the world. And now I think you all can see my screen. I have discussed about this involvement of many parties, then change of design during the production. Then production time duration is very long comparing to the other products. So it is another reason for resisting the utilization. Then huge amount of forward and backward linkages. Then high cost of the production. If we purchase these building information modeling softwares, and if we try to implement digitalization in construction sector in Sri Lanka, we have to do very high initial monetary commitment, then subject to external elements. So we have financial crisis, and we have unstable political situation in Sri Lanka. So those kind of reasons also affect to implement digitalization in Sri Lanka. Then unique nature of construction. This nature of construction is very unique, and due to that uniqueness, most of the construction professionals has adapted to the traditional method. So they don't like to move into digitalization. So they are comfortable with the traditional method. So we have to address those problems in order to implement digitalization in Sri Lanka. Then example for digital technologies available in the construction industry. This will be very interesting. Okay, virtual reality. Okay, we can create a digital replica of our physical building in a virtual platform. Then we can experience that by using sensors and these virtual glasses. I will give you a practical example for this. I will log into my Zoom account from mobile phone. Okay, then I will show you interesting thing. Okay, please give me a moment. I will log into the Zoom meeting via my mobile phone. Okay, I will show you beautiful thing. Okay, okay. Now I'm logging. Okay. Then I will share my screen from my mobile phone. Okay. Okay, then I will share my screen. Three, two, one, go. Yeah, now you all can see my mobile screen. Okay, this is my mobile phone. I think you all can see my mobile phone. Then I will go to this BMX software. You can see this BMX software. Then I will click on this BMX model. Okay. So this is virtual reality. Okay. You can access to this 3D model even from your mobile phone. Okay. I will click on it. Okay. So this is a plan view of this 3D model. Okay, you can see the plan view of 3D model. Then I will open the 3D model. Okay, this is the 3D model. Okay, then I will show you interesting thing. Okay, I'm going to walk inside this 3D model. Okay, this is the 3D model. I'm going to walk inside this 3D model. Okay, now as you can see, I can. Okay, now I'm a human being. I'm going to enter into this building. Okay, this is our building. Okay, we'll go around this building and I'm going to enter into this building. Just give me a moment. This is the entrance. Okay, now I can walk into this building as a human being. Okay, I will climb this staircase. Okay, like this. Then I will enter into this building. Okay, so this is virtual reality. Okay, you can experience your building in a virtual platform. Okay, you can see all the pictures and all. This is a piano and all the furnitures. Okay, even from your mobile phone. So I will go around in this building. Then I will climb upstairs. Okay, like a man. So I'm not a big fan of computer games like PUBG. That's why I can't go properly inside this building. So you can see all the um, elements in this building. Okay, you can go inside and watch them. Okay, then I will zoom out. Okay, then I will click on this wall and click here. Then I will go to information. And now you can see all the information with regards to this building element. This is a wall. Wall ID is 001, and you can see width, height, length of reference line, thickness, then building material, position, all the information with related to this building element. Okay, then you can see the plan views, you can see the sectional views, elevation views. So you can have anything of this model, and you can even access from your mobile phone. So this is the most important part. Now you can access from your mobile phone and see all the informations of the building. Okay, so this is the future. So this is the most advanced technology is using in the construction industry. Okay, then I will stop sharing now. Then I will move back to my presentation. Okay, now I will leave from the meeting from my mobile phone. Okay, now I will share my screen again. So I was explaining about the virtual reality. Now you all can understand virtual reality clearly. Then augmented reality. Augmented reality is another example for digital technologies using in construction sector. The difference between augmented reality and virtual reality is in augmented reality, you can create a virtual building on top of a physical um, area. Okay, as you can see in this particular example, if you see this ground through your computer device, you can create a virtual building uh, on top of that ground. Okay, and you can see all other physical buildings around that virtual building. So this is the augmented reality. The main difference between augmented reality and virtual reality is in augmented reality, these physical buildings and physical lands involved. Then artificial intelligence. So there are many applications of artificial intelligence in construction sector. Even you can predict future cash flows by using the data uh, and artificial intelligence like machine learning technologies. And in this picture, you can see if you run a drone on top of a construction site and capture images of that construction site, if you use artificial intelligence and digital technologies, you can identify the people who don't wear the safety helmets. So there are many applications of artificial intelligence in the construction sector. You will learn them in future sessions. Then smart wearables, as you can see in this particular example, if you wear a smart hard hat feature, you can monitor your fatigue. Then you will prevent from micro sleeps, and collisions will be detected. So a lot of applications of these smart wearables available in the construction industry in the world. Then 3D printing. So you can create a lot of precast elements by using this 3D printing technology. In China, this 3D printing technology used very efficiently. Uh, let's see if they start the Port City project. You can see these technologies in Sri Lanka as well. Then robotic technology. I will share interesting experience with you all. So in 3-4 months back, we have had a discussion with our principal partner, Mr. Frank Chu, and he explained the interesting thing. And he told us the average age of labor in China is 65 years old. And he told us younger generation reluctant to go into construction site and work there. So as a solution, they have introduced this robotic technology. They have bricklaying robots, tile laying robots, and lot of robots. So that's why they can complete a construction project within 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, we all have witnessed that in COVID-19 period. And the drone technology. The drone technology is very interesting technology. You can even use this drone technology in building information modeling as well. I will explain the procedure. So you can run a drone on top of a construction project and capture images. Then you can process those images by using softwares like Autodesk Recap. Then you can create a 3D model of your building. Then you can import that 3D model in software like Autodesk Revit. Then you can create a 3D model. Then you can get information from that particular 3D model by using softwares like Autodesk Navisworks. So that is a process of using drone technology in building information modeling. And you can use drone technologies to monitor the site, and there are a lot of applications. But in Sri Lanka, usually we use this drone technology for wedding photography and traveling mostly, no? Yeah. Then building information modeling. Building information modeling is our area. This is very relevant to construction industry. We can manage information by using this building information modeling. So first I will explain you about the dimensions, 6 dimensions of this building information modeling. Yeah, I will use interesting presentation to do that. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. No questions. So first I will explain about 3D BIM. I click on 3D BIM, then this video will appear. So please first observe this video, then I will explain you the practical application of 3D BIM. Okay. Okay, let's talk about 3D BIM. So there are a lot of 3D modeling softwares available in construction industry. The best two example are Autodesk, Revit, and Archicad. So you can create a 3D model by using those softwares and get information from that 3D model. So you can have both informations, geometric and symmetric information from your 3D model. Then you can analyze those data, and you can use those data in order to increase the efficiency of construction project throughout the construction project life cycle. Then 4D BIM, you can see this presentation. So you can, as you can see in this presentation, you can see a timeline, and you can see a 3D model. Okay, so 4D BIM is a combination of 3D model and time factor. In practical scenario, you can create the construction program by using softwares like Iqssl Manager, the MS Project, and Primavera Physics. Even you can create the construction program by using Iqssl software. Then you can create the 3D model by using Revit software or CAD software. Then you can synchronize your construction program with your 3D model. Then you can simulate your construction project. Okay. This is very useful, especially you can use this 4D BIM technology in order to conduct time-related claims as quantity service. Then you can have the client satisfaction. If you use this 4D BIM technology, you can share the actual progress in 3D to your client. So then the client satisfaction will be increased. Then 5D BIM, our area. First, observe this small video, then after.
Just imagine, each of your projects could be automatically taken off. Each of your quantity reports could be intelligently generated. Each quantity of your BQ could be traced back to your source. Check is so easy and clear that you could view them directly without any redundant calculation. We present you QBcost. With QBcost, you could obtain dimensions on drawings intelligently and generate BIM models accordingly. You could possess multiple standard methods of measurement around the world. Through the combination of built-in measurement rules and 3D models, you could calculate the quantities automatically. Instead of repeated manual quantity takeoff, you could obtain the quantities rapidly with just a few steps. In addition, QBcost provides present report formats that you use most frequently and fill data in them automatically. Thus, you no longer need to copy or compile the complicated Excel formulas. Meanwhile, you could customize the required report formats on your own. After you fill quantities in BQ, QBcost could help you interconnect BQ, quantities, and BIM models. You could easily find out where each quantity item in BQ is from and where it goes. This is QBcost Takeoff Solution, your intelligent, visual, and interconnected whole process takeoff solution.
Okay, I think you have got very good idea regarding 5D BIM process, and 5D BIM means 3D model plus the cost. You can input informations regarding cost to your 3D model, then you can get your result back after analyzing them. So if you talk about this cubical software package, you can import any kind of drawing or model to this cubical software package, and you can create the 3D model and generate all the quantities. I feel I have used a lot of quantity serving softwares like Costex, Cato, Candy, then Bluebeam, Review, Plan Shift. So I feel like this cubical software is a combination of those quantity serving software. So you will learn a lot of things in this session, lecture series. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Then 6D beam. This is about sustainability. Please watch the video first, then I will explain.
A clean, prosperous, and secure energy future, or climate catastrophe. And scientists agree we're heading in the wrong direction. To transform global energy use, we must create enough leverage to move the world, which can feel like a Herculean task. But there is a way to get where we create enough leverage by choosing the right solutions and taking them to scale. But how do we get from here to there? First, we must identify the solutions that will have the most impact on climate change, which means we need to drastically reduce carbon emissions. To do that, we need to focus on one of our largest sources of CO2 emissions, electricity generation. Buildings are responsible for 72% of electricity consumption, so making buildings dramatically more energy efficient can cut carbon emissions at the source. Solutions applied out here are powerful, especially those that stimulate the market. For example, saving energy is cheaper than buying it or building more power plants. So energy efficiency makes compelling market sense. And in commercial buildings, efficiency can save billions of dollars and avoid gigatons of carbon emissions. Next, we must choose the right approach to optimize an entire building and create cascading savings. For example, if an old mechanical unit fails, there are improvements you can make before replacing it. Things like upgrading windows and insulation, painting interiors a lighter color, and adding daylighting to reduce the load of the building. Now a smaller unit does the job, and the cost savings from the smaller unit pay for the previous upgrades. And by planning with tenants, owners can
Okay, let's focus on the 6D beam. 6D beam means 3D model plus sustainability concept. So this is very interesting area. So we can create the 3D building, and then we can make decisions regarding preserve our natural resources in order to save them for our future generation. So you can create energy models especially by using Revit software or Arcade software. You can create an energy model. Then you can get information regarding energy usage of that particular building, and you can analyze those data with regards to the climate changes and other external elements. Then you can do brainstorming sessions, and you can conduct value engineering sessions, and you can create efficient design by using this building information modeling technology. This building information modeling technology is a collaborate platform. So all the stakeholders and other parties can collaboratively give their ideas in one platform, one virtual platform. Then they can create a very efficient design. And let's focus on 7D beam. So after finishing the construction, you have to do the facilities management by using the lot of software packages. You can do this maintenance simulation and create the maintenance modules and get information from them. Then you can increase the efficiency of maintenance procedure as well. So 3D module plus facilities management is 7D, and we have 8D beam, 9D beam, even 10D beam. So 8D beams means 3D model plus safety management. Then 3D model plus risk management is 9D beam. And now construction professionals and researchers talking about 10D beam as well. So this is very good research area. You can do more research regarding implementation of building information modeling. So as construction professionals, we know we are facing a financial crisis in Sri Lanka. So if we use these digital technologies efficiently in Sri Lankan construction sector, we can increase the efficiency of our sector as well. Then we can regain our jobs and we can contribute to our country. So be futuristic. So this is the future. And now we will focus more about building information modeling. So with building information, with the technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and building information modeling, we have a question whether building is a noun or a verb. Okay, so if we use digital technology, we can give a life to our building. Okay, then building information modeling is a process for creating and managing information on a construction project across the project life cycle. As I mentioned earlier, we can use a same 3D model throughout the construction life cycle. So we can create an initial building information model at the design stage. Then we can develop that particular model with information received from our design party. Then we can complete that particular building information model and use that building information modeling even in the construction and the closeout period as well. Then a lot of discussions about using these building information models as context. So you have to study building information modeling protocol introduced by UK construction. UK construction industry. So I think you have heard about, I think as quantity surveyors, we all know about the forms of contracts. We have FIDIC, SBD, and for BIM governed projects, we have BIM protocol. So you have to study it. Then risk sharing models, then BOQ for model estimation. I will teach you how to create BOQ by using TBQ software. How to link the quantities from TA software and TRB software with the TBQ software. Then 2D drawings and model representation features, building intentions. We have to talk about these areas under building information modeling. Then use of information in different formats, in different stage, in different purposes without cohesions. So we have to be mindful when we use these informations gathered from building information modeling. So I think you all have heard about technologies like big data concept. So we have to filter the data and use those data in order to increase the efficiency of our construction process. Then life cycle of the construction project, we can use the model in inception stage, planning stage, design stage, construction industry, construction stage, even in the operation and demolition stage as well. Then let's talk about the level of design. So we have basically 4 BIM levels. Under level 0 BIM, we use paper-based drawing, and there are 0 collaboration. Then in level 1 BIM, we have 2D construction drawings like PDF drawings and AutoCAD drawings and some 3D models. Then under level 2, teamwork collaboratively, and they have their own 3D models. But the 3D models haven't been shared among the team. But in level 3 BIM, team work together in cloud-based platform or virtual reality and or a metaverse. Then they can share their 3D model and manage information from that 3D model. Then these are a few popular terms with regards to building information modeling. BIM object libraries. If you use Revit software or AutoCAD software, you can get objects from BIM object libraries. Then BIM file types, especially this IFC file format, International Foundation Class. So this IFC is common to any BIM related software. You can import this IFC file even into this cubicle software. So yeah, this is about IFC file format. Then we have discussed about 3D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, and 7D BIM. Then a BIM execution plan. This is very important. In order to implement building information modeling, we have to have this BIM execution plan at the initial stage of the construction project. Under BIM execution plan, first we form a goal, then we divide our construction project into stages. Then we decide how we can implement building information modeling for each of those stages. Then we can allocate softwares to do that, and we can allocate people to do that. So that is the base of the BIM execution plan. This is very interesting area. So if you want to further study BIM execution plan, I can give you a BIM execution plan, a PDF BIM execution plan. I will send it to our WhatsApp group. Then the BIM protocol. I have explained about BIM protocol. This is the governing document of BIM using project. So then level of development, level of design. You have to search about those things. Then we have to focus about 2D BIM software as well. So AutoCAD is one example for 2D BIM software. Then as I explained earlier, this building information modeling is a combination of symmetric and geometric data. Under symmetric data, you can have material schedules, material prices, cost data, and under geometric data, you can have building elements, 3D models. So building information modeling is a basically combination of symmetric and geometric data. Building information modeling is a very simple concept. Okay, this is not a very complex concept. You have to understand a few basic things if you want to understand building information modeling. So we create 3D model, then we inject information for that 3D model, then we use a lot of digital technologies in order to simulate that 3D building and clash detections. This is very simple thing. You have to understand this technology in order to survive in the future construction industry. Then let's focus about 5D BIM. Our cubicle software package, it allows cost manager to collaboratively manage and control the project costs with the project team with the 3D model in a more efficient manner and for the standard method of measurement. So in this cubicle software, all the measurement tools embedded with the software, and all the quantities will be calculated according to the measurement tools. So yeah, let's talk about our 4 individual softwares. First, Cubicle's TEA software. Basically, we use this Cubicle's TEA software for quantity takeoff of architectural and structural elements. Then we use TRB software for quantity takeoff for rebar. Then we use TBQ as our cost estimation solution, and we have TME software for mechanical and electrical takeoff. So we will learn all those software in this training course. And if you compare traditional method with 2D based software and BIM based software, so you will have very good idea about the efficiency of BIM based software. So traditional method 20-30 years back, we did all the quantifications and measurement by using physical drawing. So it is a very inefficient method. It's like old cellular phone. So we call those cellular phones as Gadolbagger. So that is very old method and very inefficient. Then we have moved to these 2D based softwares like AutoCAD software. Then we can use softwares like Iqssl softwares in order to tabulate numbers and quantify the and create the quantity reports and cost reports. So it is like a old mobile phone. Then if we use BIM-based software, we can create a 3D model by using Revit software. Then we can import that Revit file to quantity surveying software like Cubicos. Then we can quantify the building in very short period of time. It's like a mobile phone. Okay. Yeah, it's very efficient compared to Gadol Bag and all cellular mobile. Then this is another illustration. We can use TA software, TRB and TME software for 3D modeling. Then we can quantify the building automatically. Then we can allow our TBQ software to estimate for that particular building. And we have e-tendering platform as well for tendering purpose. And this is another illustration. So in this illustration, you can see if you have IFC probing or Revit model, you can directly import that particular model into Cubicos software. And within 5 minutes, you can extract all the quantities and generate quantity reports. Then if you have scan PDF or JPG drawing, you can create a 3D model on top of that drawing, and you can quantify that particular building. And later on, you can prepare the cost report. If you have 2D drawings, AutoCAD drawings like DWG drawings or vector PDF, you can use auto identification function and create the 3D model and quantify your building very efficiently. Okay. Then this quantity surveying software package using whole life cycle of a construction project. So you can use this particular software in tendering stage, construction stage, and final account stage. So we will explain all those all the applications of this Cubicle software package throughout our sessions. Then if we have 4 software packages: DAS, TRB, TME, and TBQ. So now we have come to the latter part of our session. So as quantity surveyors, we have to be futuristic. Okay. I will explain why. Okay. I will click on this slide, and you can see. So this is the metaverse concept. So we have now this building information modeling technology has introduced to world construction industry 15 years back. Now Europe countries, America, and Australia and New Zealand, they use this building information modeling very efficiently. But in Sri Lanka and Middle East region, now they are slowly adapting to this building information modeling technologies. But now the Europe countries and America and all other countries move to this metaverse concept. So they are going to create a digital replica of our physical world in a virtual platform. And with sensors and virtual glasses, they are going to live in that metaverse. Now, future designers, architects, or quantity surveyors have to design buildings in this metaverse. Then there will be high demand for those properties. Facebook company has introduced this metaverse concept. So let's hope for the best. And you can see the line project in Saudi Arabia. They will use technologies like holograms, robotics in this line projects. So there will be a lot of opportunities for BIM-capable quantity surveys in this line project as well. So in order to obtain those opportunities, you have to be fluent in these skills. You have to learn Revit software, you have to learn Iqssl software, you have to learn ArcCAD software, as well as this 5D BIM software, Cubicle software. This is the quantity surveying solution with regards to building information modeling. So you can get a start to your BIM journey. Then you will motivated to learn other aspects of BIM as well. Okay, I can help. Then you can see the ring project. This is another project in Dubai. So they are going to create a ring around Burj Khalifa building. So definitely building information modeling will use to create this building. And this is 2032 Summer Olympic in Brisbane, I think. So Australia now start their construction to create their stadiums for this Olympic event. Then there will be a lot of opportunities for quantity surveys as well in Australia. Then this is our port city project. So I have high hope of our port city project as well. So if we start this port city project, they will use a lot of digital technologies in this port city project as well. Therefore, there will be a lot of opportunities for BIM capable quantity surveys in this port city project as well. So you have to be futuristic. You have to see the opportunities. You have to grab the opportunities. In order to do that, you have to increase your knowledge, your employability. So building information modeling will help you to achieve that. Then you have to be mindful and think out of the frame. So as quantity surveyors, if you can practice mindfulness, you can increase your work efficiency very much. Even you can practice mindfulness while you are walking, while you are cutting vegetables, while you are singing, even while you are slapping also you can practice mindfulness. So mindfulness means doing things with correct state of mind. So it will be very, very important for your future as quantity surveys, because quantity surveys dealing with a lot of informations. So you have to focus. You can improve your focus if you practice mindfulness in your day-to-day life, or you can do meditation. You can focus of your breath and do meditation exercises. So this is very important, and you have to think out of the frame. So I will give you some tips. So if you think about BIM related quantity surveying consultancy, you can see a huge market void. Okay, there are very few companies started this BIM based quantity surveying consultancy in Sri Lanka. There is huge market void for that. So if you are interested in business, you can start a new business as a young quantity surveyor, or as an experienced quantity surveyor. You can focus about that because this is new area. Market is very new. You can have even you can have a monopoly if you think further. Okay, don't stick to your jobs. Think about businesses as well, because you can do anything you want if you become a businessman rather than being an employee. So think about your future, be futuristic, think out of the frame. Then you have to engage with new technologies. As you can see in this demonstration, you can see a building management system. So you can experience smart concept in these building management systems. And all the equipments connected through the internet, IoT. So new concept available in the world, this IoT concept. So think about it. And as you can see in the next picture, you can see humanized robotics. So there are technologies like that available in the construction industry. So you have to study about them as well. And especially you have to learn coding. So this is the future, because IT plus quantity surveying is the new fashion. So you have to become a IT capable quantity survey. Then only you can survive in the future industries. And you have to have knowledge about softwares. You have to learn Revit, you have to learn Dynamo, you have to learn SketchUp, and there are a lot of softwares available in the construction industry. You have to learn them. And many quantity surveyors complain about their jobs. Okay, due to this financial crisis, most of the quantity surveyors has lost their jobs. And I will tell you something. Most of the quantity surveyors in Sri Lanka, even in the Middle East region, they don't like to overcome professional boundaries. They all think quantity surveyors has to do quantity surveying things. They have to quantify, they have to do cost estimation. They don't have to focus about other things, but think differently. So this is one example. This is one model done by one of my students from my third batch. He's from University of Morocco, well-known quantity surveying in University of Morocco. I think you might have heard about him, Roshan Costa. He's one of the temporary lecturer in University of Morocco, one of my good student, and he done one project with me, Bailey project. So he created this 3D model. Now he is earning money via this Fiverr platform by using his skill. So he used SketchUp technology in order to create this 3D model. And he rendered this model by using Lumion software. And you can use Upwork, freelancer. There are a lot of online platforms available for market your skills. Okay, you have to think about it. You have to overcome professional boundaries. If you like to sing, you can sing. If you like to draw, you can draw. Don't stick to the professional boundaries. Please overcome them. So if you have skills to market things, you can start new businesses. Okay, so don't stick to professional boundaries. Try to overcome them. Then you will have more opportunities. Then having skills is not enough. Okay, I have seen a lot of quantity surveyors have great skills. You have to market your skills. Okay, otherwise you can't have the real benefit from your skills. Okay, LinkedIn is one platform. You can market your skills in LinkedIn. You can create LinkedIn posts, then you can write LinkedIn articles, then you can post new things in LinkedIn. You can create your LinkedIn profile in a very professional manner, and you can have some recommendations from your employers. Okay, so this LinkedIn is a very good platform to market your skills. So I have become a project quantity survey just after completion of my degree program. I directly messaged the director of Link Engineering, Mr. Tumilan Simaraja, via LinkedIn. Then he told me to come to his office the next day. Then I went there and got the job. Then Chadkiwe Zupushan has found me in LinkedIn and offered this job. And there are a lot of opportunities. Even now, a lot of people offering jobs for me because I have a very good LinkedIn profile. So please create your LinkedIn profile in a prolific manner. Then your CV. You have to have a very good CV in order to obtain jobs in job market. And I have created this virtual CV. So this is a new idea. So if you want to learn that, please contact me. I'm planning to do a CPD session for them. I think most of the quantity surveys in Sri Lanka seeking jobs in Middle East region and fail to get jobs. So if you create your CV in a proper manner, you will get jobs. So if you can add your portfolios and your special skills to your CV, then your employability will be increased. Okay, I will teach you how to create your virtual CV. It will be very, very important for you. Then Toastmasters. So you have to increase your communication skills in order to become a better person, better employer, better employee in a job market and industry. So in order to increase your communication skills, you have to practice speeches, then you have to correct your mistakes. So if you join to Iqssl Toastmaster Club, we can help you, we can guide you. So you can do speeches in front of crowd, and then you can increase your communication skills. So I can help you. I'm the VPPR of Iqssl Toastmaster Club. Then yeah, that's it. So with that, we can complete today's session. So if you have any question, how to join Iqssl Toastmaster Club, please give me a message. Then I will recruit you to the club. Okay. So if you want to go Iqssl Toastmaster pathways, you have to pay, I think, more than 16,000 rupees and get the membership, world membership. But you can join for free for Iqssl Toastmaster Club, but then you can have opportunities to speak. No need to join for the global club. Hence, I'm executive member. I had to join for that global club and get the membership of that. But as individuals, you don't need to get that membership, but you can join for the meetings and improve your communication skills. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Thil.
Yeah.
I'm Kasum, and thank you very much for your comprehensive introduction.
Yes,
so I
Kasum,
have some questions. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So
okay.
what I understand is Cubicos is a software, then we can upload Revit file and IFC file formats to Cubicos. Then we can take off quantities and so on. So my question is it a plugin or it is, I feel I think that is a different software. Can't we plug into Revit?
It's very good question. Actually, this Cubico software is a solo software. So this is a quantity serving software. This is not a plugin. So we can import Revit file. After completing a Revit model, we can import that Revit file to this Cubico software and automatically taken off as I have explained in our demonstration. Most importantly, the purpose of this Cubico software is quantify drawings and everything. So basically, in general scenarios, we import our AutoCAD file to this Cubico software. Then we create a 3D model on top of that AutoCAD file. Then we quantify that particular building. Then we create quantity reports according to the measurement rule. So there are a lot of functions like segmentation function and revision function. As example, we use the segmentation function in order to quantify for progress claims and subcontract evaluation. And we have a function called revision function. By using that revision function, we can compare a couple of drawings and identify the differences and then quantify according to them. According to the differences, basically we can calculate additions and omissions by using this revision function. Then we can link the quantities with our BOQ and create the BOQ, and we can after completing the BOQ, we can use that particular BOQ for e-tendering as well. Then if you want to share your model in with non-Cubicos using client, you can share the particular model by using cloud-based platform. Then they can have 3D visualization of that project, and they can have the quantities too. So there are a lot of applications of this software package. So this is not a plugin. This is solo software. So we can import Revit file directly and IFC drawings to this Cubicos software. So that is extra feature of this Cubicos software package. So I think I have gave you a comprehensive answer.
Thank you very much for your comprehensive answer. Another problem. So can we plug in IESV like simulation, building simulation plugins to Cubicos?
No, Mr. Kasun. So this Cubico software is a quantity serving software. So there are a lot of softwares like Iqssl Manager, Sync Pro, Naviswork. So we can use those softwares for 4D simulation. So we
Yes.
can create the 3D model by using Revit software. Then we can convert that particular Revit file to Navisworks file. Then we can import that particular file to Navisworks software. Then if we create our construction program by using MS Project or Primavera software, even by using Iqssl file, then we can import that particular program to Navisworks software. Then we can merge them. We can synchronize them. Then we can have 4D simulation. So this Cubico software is quantity serving software. So the main purpose of this Cubico software package is taking of quantities and prepare the quantity reports and cost manage. So yeah, so for that particular
Thank you very
purpose,
much.
we have to use different software. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Then we have we have another question. Is the software is available to download or should be purchased? Yeah, we will give you 3 months of full version of the software. I will assign you. So before that, I will explain you how to download the software and then how to install the software within this session. Then you can easily understand. I will assign all the softwares tomorrow. Then you can easily download software and install it before the next session, because in the next session we will do the interactive training. Sorry, interactive training. So yeah, that's it. So is there a huge difference between Costex and Cubicos? Yes, Cubicos is totally different from Costex software. So you can have a complete 3D model by using Cubicos software. Then you can check your quantities with your model. You can create various building elements by using this Cubicos software very accurately. Then you can quantify those elements by using this Cubico software. If you use Costex software, you can have walls and you can have reductions for your doors and windows. You can have basic 3D model but if you use this Cubico software, you can have a very detailed 3D model. Then you can check all the quantities with the 3D model. Then you can have quantity breakdown reports. I will teach them all. Then even you can model steel elements by using this Cubico TA software. Then you can have precast elements, doors and windows, irregular doors and windows. You can't have irregular doors and windows in Costex, no? So you can have anything. You can quantify anything by using this Cubico software package. Even you can do the manual quantities as well. You can get manual areas, manual lengths, and manual height by using this Cubico software package. So I feel like this Cubico software package is a combination of our other quantity serving software. So all the functions available in Bluebeam Review software or plan shift software are available in Cubico software. All the functions available in Costex software are available in this Cubico software. This is like a total package. You will find out it throughout this lecture series. Can we work out infrastructure projects? Unfortunately, so you can work out infrastructure projects up to some extent. So because you can create manual elements, or you can get manual quantities by using this Cubico software. So if you want to get the area for a road or payment, you can easily get those quantities by using this Cubico software. But you can't have cut and fill quantities or those kind of quantities by using this Cubico software. So we are teaching only TAS, TBQ, TRS, and TME software. So there is separate software called TRS for infrastructure projects. But Gordon has stopped selling that particular software because there are a lot of softwares available for cut and fill quantifications like Civil 3D. So yeah, they can use those kind of software instead of PRS. It's very good question actually. So any other questions? So don't worry about the power cuts. Okay, I will provide you the lecture recordings after the completion of the session. Okay. So if you want to purchase this software, we are the local sales agents. You can contact us. Then you can purchase from us. There are separate agents for Middle East region. As I heard, we can quantify elements and prepare BOQs using Autodesk Revit. So why we use because it's very good question. Net meaning, very good question. Actually, we can so if you use Revit software, you can create the 3D model. Then you can get the quantities by using schedules. So if you import that particular 3D model to Navisworks software, then you can quantify the building by elements, and then you can create the BOQs by using those quantities. But this cubicle software is a quantity reserving software. So Revit is not a quantity reserving software. So it's really difficult to create the Revit model because Revit is a modeling software. But if you use this cubicle software, you can easily create the 3D model, and you can quantify the building very easily. So that's why industry use this cubicle software package instead of Autodesk, Revit, and Navisworks software. And if you want, if you want to purchase Navisworks software combined with the Revit software only for quantification purpose, you have to spend a lot of money. Okay, but if you use this cubicle software, you can have the quantities in very efficient manner without doing a lot of things. And you can do the same thing by utilizing less amount of money. So I think you have got an answer for your question. And actually, it is very good question. And in LinkedIn also, one person have asked me that particular question. So so this is my sixth batch. Now I have trained more than 300, I think 300 quantity surveyors under this Cubicos training program. I have conducted 6 batches, and I have trained almost all the employees of leading consultancy firms in Sri Lanka, CCMPL, this CEMS, then ARQS, Iqssl, Qatar Outsource. So then CLAG, VForm, XForm, VICM, so a lot of consultants firms and contractors firm. So this is my final lecture series for CCISB Academy. So after this course, I'm willing to go abroad. I'm going Oman. So in this session, this lecture series, I will teach you everything I know with regards to building information modeling and digital technologies. So after 2 hours, hours of lecture, I will take another half an hour and explain you about digital technologies like drone technology, like Autodesk Revit, Autodesk Navisworks, how to simulate a building, the practical application of it. So I will explain everything I know in this lecture series, because this is the final lecture. for this CCIS BIM Academy done by me. So you have great opportunity to learn this software from me. So I think you will utilize that opportunity very well in order to become BIM capable quantity surveyor. So I have another question. How much will it cost approximately if I buy this software for personal use? So Mr. Yash, I will give you a personal message regarding that because we can't discuss about the prices in common meeting. I will leave a personal message for you. Then you can have idea regarding the cost of this software. But don't worry. So I have tried to implement a lending system in CCIS Private Limited. So we purchase the software. Then whenever the client want to do their quantification, we can lend that software. Then they can easily use that facility and with spending less amount of money. So problem in Sri Lanka, our dollar rate has increased rapidly. So that's a main problem in order to invest money for this cubicle software. So I will leave a personal message about the cost of the software. So any other questions?
Yes, Mr. Din, I have another one.
Yes, Kasha.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
So let's say like that. So I want to build a Revit plugin for my own purpose. So I want to use quantities. So
Yeah.
so how can I use this cubicle? It is automated plugin. All things are in Revit.
So if you want to quantify a Revit model, as I explained earlier, so you have to complete your Revit model and import your RBT file to our cubicle software. So you can't use this cubicle software as a plugin.
Yeah.
So there are several softwares you can use as plugin. As example, so you can, if you want to render your Revit model, you can use Blender or this Lumion as a plugin. But you can't use this cubicle software as a plugin because this is solo software. So this is the other reason is this cloning software is not a open BIM software. So
Yes.
then you can't use this cubicle software package as a plugin. So that is the problem. Yeah, I think.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your question. Actually, it's a very good question, and I will explain you about the open BIM concept in the future. Now, this architect software is open BIM software, so you can use architect files in any other building information module software. So it's very relevant topic these days. So yeah, any other questions? So you can use the chat box. You can, or you can directly ask me at any on your microphone. Okay, so this is very important to learn this building information modeling because recently one of my student from University of Moratuwa, Hirumal Kaushalya, one of my brightest student from our second batch, and he has got a job as a BIM quantity surveyor in KEO. So with this skill, your employability will increase. So I personally teach Hirumal regarding the quantification process with relevant to this Revit software. Then he had to demonstrate how to take off quantities from a Revit model to their employer. So he lucky enough to get that job. So you have to think out of the frame. So a lot of quantity surveyors has lost their jobs. Most of them have the traditional quantity surveying skills. BOQ preparation, preparing train payment application, preparing subcontractors bill. Most of them have general quantity surveying skills, traditional quantity surveying skill. If you want to become special, if you want to become oblivion, you have to have this extra skill. The most popular extra skill is building information modeling. So QS plus BIM, you can have you can increase your employability in foreign job market. So please think about it. Not only this cubicle software, but also you have to learn softwares like Revit, AutoCAD, Iqssl, so Blender. If you interested in 3D designing, you have to learn Lumion, SketchUp. So there are a lot of softwares you can learn. So yeah, then you can increase your employability. So please have extra skills. So you can easily learn Costex software, and then plan sheet software, and do beam preview by YouTube. So please engage with technology. Please learn those softwares, then you can increase your employability. Okay, don't stick to the general quantity surveying skills. Okay, please try to overcome professional boundaries. Okay, if you are good at marketing, learn marketing, have qualification for them. There are a lot of postgraduate degrees available. So if you are interested in law, learn law, have extra qualification. Okay, so now industry expects a lot of things from us, not only quantity surveying. You have to have extra skills. Okay, so there are really advanced projects available in the world. So if you want to engage with them, you have to have extra skills like building information modeling. Okay, then try to learn this. I will help. So I will explain about Revit. I will explain about this Iqssl in future sessions. Then if you want, I can provide you calculations for those softwares. Then if you're interested in, you can learn them from YouTube and you can master them. Okay. So yeah. If you have any other question, please feel free to ask. You have to commit. You have to use your extra time efficiently in order to improve your skills. Okay. Yeah. So yes, any other question? No questions. No. Okay, then thank you very much for joining for this introductory session. So I think you have learned a lot from this session. So in our next session, we will do interactive training for TES software. In our next session, we will learn how to do preliminary settings in this TES software, how to create structural wall, how to change the elevations of the wall, how to create columns, how to use auto identification function. So all those things we will learn in our next session. So this lecture series will be very interesting lecture series. So I will explain each and every functions twice in English and once in Sinhala. Then after that, I will allow you to do the function. Then after you complete the function, I will go to the next function and explain it. So we will use this interactive training method to train you. Then you can contact me anytime for further clarification. Then I will organize separate Zoom meetings with you all and explain you the functions. So Yeah, don't worry about anything. Yes, again, thank you very much and have a good night and have a wonderful week ahead. So engage with digitalization, engage with building information modeling. This is the future. Make this as a game changer for your professional life and think about business. Okay, don't stick to your job opportunities. Okay, think out of the frame. Okay, I will teach everything I know within these 8 weeks. Okay, let's hope for the best. Okay, best of luck. Bye bye. Good night.
Good night, Tilna.
Good night.